What is up, YouTube? Coming back at you from my favorite smoking spot behind the building. So today we're going to be having a little update on the Eriksen Nording filter pipe. Yeah, this is the pipe that has the little filter stones in it and the separate bowl and the plastic bottom. There's two videos before this one if you want to check those out first. I think there's the Cabo or the Yabo then. The box opening, getting it out, and then the first smoking impressions. So let us begin the smoke. So the filter pipe, she's all lit up now. So to address some problems that other people have been having, the main thing that I've heard between Sue Dunhill and I don't remember who the other one is who had the same problem. It might be Sursurat, but I'm not sure. I don't remember. Problems with airflow. They have drilled out this right here, and then they drilled out the bottom of the bowl. So for me, I haven't had to do that at all. And I don't know if that is because I got a good pipe that wasn't defective, or because I like a tightly packed bowl. Can't tell you the difference because we haven't smoked with each other. For me, it's absolutely perfect, and I love the draw on it. I like to have a tight draw to feel the pull through the tobacco and to control the heat that way. They seem to have said that that it's too tight, that the draw is too tight, and they fixed it with drilling it out some. But luckily, I haven't had to do that. So what are my findings with this filter pipe? First of all, I want to say that my first video was, if you watch it, it was pretty disappointing. I didn't enjoy it that much. It wasn't that great. It was gurgly, which was the most surprising part. The plastic on the inside got a little melted. So to give my opinion on it, I love the thing. I love this pipe. And it's not because it's my first pipe that's gifted to me from a dear YouTube friend. It's because this pipe has made me excited. It has reconnected me. It has given me the ability and the drive to want to have aromatics again. And I'm not an aromatics guy at all. Usually do not enjoy them. Well, the main reason is because I truly hate gurgle. And this is a little side note too, because I've never carried around pipe cleaners. And I watch Adam Koenig's videos and he's like, oh, I forgot my pipe cleaners. I don't have my pipe cleaners. And I'm like, why does he carry around pipe cleaners? And this is because I smoke cobs. Any of you new smokers out there who don't know, you use a pipe cleaner on a regular briar pipe or any other wood pipe because the condensation builds up in the bottom and the goop. You're gonna get a little gurgle. With corn cob, you don't get that. You might by happen chance if you get some condensation in the shank, but rarely do you get pipe gurgle because most of them have the well underneath where the tenon goes in or where the shank goes in. You have that good well on the bottom. Truthfully, I've never carried a pipe cleaner in my entire life. I've only used them to clean my pipes. And now that I have the Dagner, I have to carry around pipe cleaners. That's another good thing about this guy is even though I had pipe gurgle in the first video, and I've pretty much just summed it up to be, yes, I'm taking it apart hot because this is a workhorse. Because, I mean, I just smoked it too fast. That was the video where I had to go to class right after, but I couldn't wait to smoke because I had just got it in the mail from Sue. I had to smoke it. Let me mute that. My beautiful girlfriend is trying to get in touch with me. But this guy, not once have I had pipe gurgle since that first video. If you respect the tobacco, smoke it the way it should be, there's no problem. So overall, this pipe has really, I've really enjoyed it. It has, it's changed a lot from what it was. And I will say, people say they taste the plastic. I didn't really taste the plastic, but I've only cleaned this pipe once, like in the sink, the plastic part. And the one time I did was like this past week. I hadn't washed it at all. It's probably had 20 smokes through it. And I opened it and I was just smelling it, you know, just smelling the plastic. And it was it was pretty plasticky. Yeah, so I washed that out, and then after that first wash, it's like all the gunk that built up on the inside, because it was pretty caked on the plastic in this chamber. Once I cleaned it out, it pretty much took all the plastic smell with it. And now that I've done that, I'm smoking even better, or just pure flavor. And as for the stones, I think it's more mental, especially now that I've smoked it and my mind's used to smoking this pipe. I'm not even thinking about them. I think it's all mental that you can taste them, especially when your body's used to them. Once you acquire the taste, then your body just kind of overlooks it. So it's not a real problem. This thing gives you pure, straight flavor. It's delicious. I've never had an aromatic that's this good, and I'm only smoking Lane 1Q, and that's not my favorite tobacco by far. But in conclusion, some tips on the Eriksen Nording filter pipe. Tip number 1, I smoke this with the stones inside. I put them in the full spiral. I don't know if you can see that. I put them all around. And what I have found with the stones, if you're using the same tobacco, they work just the same. You can taste them a lot less. I don't want to recant my statement that you can't taste the stones, but the main reason I say that is because I don't change the stones for probably 5 bowls until they're just black or really dark, because they're still absorbent. They dry out. If you give them time in between, they'll all evaporate out and they'll still work, but they taste like Lane 1Q, so there's not much change at all. So there's one tip, was to not change the stones as often as Eriksen Nording, who wants you to buy his stones, suggests every smoke. I guess the next tip would be clean it, like I said, but I don't know, I can't tell you because I haven't done more experiments, but it's worked great for me to smoke it 20 times, wait for everything to build up, absorb the plastic flavor, and then wash it out. That worked for me. Maybe it'll work for you if you find that it's plasticky. I will say, everything, all the negatives and all the positives of this pipe, there's one thing that keeps me smoking it and has made me fall in love with this pipe, and it's comfort. It has this super cheap, soft plastic bit that has like the mold lines and chunks of plastic on it and stuff, but the weight, the strength and rigidity of this stem is not much. Like you can see, it's got some flex in there, but the soft plastic, I'm a straight pipe guy, so that makes it even more comfortable, but just the whole thing all together is 100% a clencher. I could sit here like this all day. It's got that soft plastic allows you to really bite it and hold it. Like, I can't do this with my Dagner. I'm terrified. This guy, on the other hand, I'd build a campfire with this in my mouth. And I only say that because that's when I chew my pipes up the most, is when I'm camping and I'm doing stuff. I'm chopping wood, and I'm like, crunch, yeah. This guy, the soft plastic and everything, I mean, it's just wonderful. It's so comfortable to me. Maybe that's just me because I enjoy corn cobs and I like a straight corn cob. This is about as corn cobby as a pipe will get. I'll tell you that right now. In conclusion, I think it's a great pipe. If it's for beginners, I don't know. If it's for someone who is working and wants to throw it in their truck or do whatever they want, throw it around, not worry about it, I think it's perfect. Perfect for you. I've dropped it on the asphalt, I've dropped it on the concrete, and if you hit this, there's no worries. If you hit this, before your bowl will break, it'll just fracture off, just like that. So you have a breakaway point for strength. This pipe is great, and the flavor is awesome. Like I said, once you keep the same stones in there, it's great. This is my last bowl of 1Q. I've used all the tobacco from that jar from the first one. I'll have to start smoking my new aromatics from my sampler from Pipes List. You guys might want to check that out. It's only $5, or well, it's free, and then you have to pay for shipping, and then you get a little sample pack of his tobaccos. This is my not last, but my next part to the Nording Eriksen filter pipe series. Hope you guys enjoyed. stay with me to get another update to see if it goes downhill or if it gets better. If you enjoy, please subscribe. You'll see more. You guys keep on piping or vaping.